Hello and welcome to Encore Motor Cars video presentation of this 2012 Audi A4 with the Premium Plus and S-Line packages, a combination of the two packages that really the car is fitted with a lot of nice luxury and sport equipment on the car. The S-Line includes on the rocker panel down here a little added flare there, a added sport rocker panel. Spoiler down there, or a treatment to the outer rocker panel there in between the two wheels, give it a nice sporty look. And the S-Line also has some nice features on the inside that I'll point out in just a second. The car is in excellent condition, not a scratch on it. It's a 30,000 mile car with a one owner Carfax, clean Carfax, no damage history ever, and service along the way. The car started in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where it was born and delivered to the first owner, and then the first owner moved over here to Sarasota in 2012, and it's been here ever since in the garage. And really a great car. It's got the 2.0 turbo, and it has the LED and the xenon lights on it. Let's go over the equipment packages that the car has, or at least the just a list of the equipment. Obviously standard air conditioning, power steering, leather steering wheel, memory seat position, tilt steering, sunroof. It's actually the moonroof up here. It's got the keyless entry, traction control, xenon headlights, AM FM stereo. The Audi concert stereo sound is actually a lot better than it's got a nice bass to it, is what's really what I really noticed on the way here. Climate control, power windows, power driver's seat, four-way lumbar, rear air conditioning, telescoping steering wheel and column, driver and passenger airbags, of course, the security system built in, dynamic stability, which is the suspension, fog lights, CD player, cruise control, power locks, power seat, home link system, steering wheel, radio controls, get the Bluetooth to sync your phone up to the sound system, side airbags, ABS brakes, rear defogger, internal wipers, and the satellite radio is all included. Also in the S package car, you can see that it's got a nice, like a stainless steel kind of it almost looks like carbon fiber, but it isn't. It's a nice perforated, looks like a stainless steel piece that surrounds the shifter console here. Also, it's got the full leather. It's got a sliding center console, really comfortable to drive this car. I love the feel of the steering wheel. That leather steering wheel is beautiful, and you can see that it's got a black leather. It's like a matte black leather with the gray headliner and A-pillar. All that interior, basically down to the belt line of the car, is all gray and black below that. You can see the S-Line rocker panel here, and the S-Line has a lot of nice features on it. The sporty, basically it's the sport version of the Audi line that they have. Quickly just going to take a look in the back here, and we're going to look at the engine and the trunk and call it a day. Not any issues with the car. I'll make sure that's just a little mark that was there. Everything's working. You can see it's got the air conditioning in the rear, and it doesn't look like the back seats were ever really used on the car. And see the satellite antenna up here. Let's take a look at the engine. I just wanted to show you the Carfax. It's on the website, by the way, and if you're looking at my eBay auction, you can scroll all the way down past the pictures, the lower right corner of the or near there of the page on eBay, and you'll see you can click on the Carfax logo, and this will pull up for you digitally. But here it says no accident damage, one owner, Carfax, regular oil changes, personal lease vehicle. So it was leased, and it was turned in. I guess they leased another car at the Suncoast Audi, and we were able to buy it from them as it came in trade. So let's take a look under the hood here, guys. This is just usually we cover up the carpet with this. I took it off so that we could see what shape is the carpet's in. You'll see that we have the mats in the back trunk area. We'll go around there after we look at the engine, and then we'll call it a day. Love the fact that they upgraded the treatment on the headlights for this year. You can see the LED lights dotted there, the curve around the headlights. You've seen those at night. The driving lights that are on all the time. Look at how nice and clean it is under here. You can see that some of the metal parts of the car, I always look at those to see what kind of life the car's had, if it was around any salt areas or any kind of corrosive environment, and this car does not show any signs of that. You can see all those metal parts back here. That's the exhaust back here. That's a section that would show wear. All this stuff would show wear if it had any, and it doesn't have any. You can see that the car is showing no signs of any kind of trouble or any kind of red flags. None of them come up when we look this car over. It's down at the first phase. I know you probably can't see because of the light division here, guys, but I'm looking down under here, past under there, under the around the cowl that goes over the engine. And you can see that down the nooks and crannies down there, all the insulation is in excellent condition, not even a little bit of corrosion anywhere on the car, and the engine runs like a top. The turbo works great, lots of power. Transmission, this CVT transmission works almost like a golf cart. You can't even feel the car shifting in between shifts. Really a smooth riding car, lots of power, and a lot of fun to drive. Here are the mats that I was bragging about earlier. You can see that they're in the back and that they're in good shape. You get the cargo net back in here. All the stuff that the car came with when new was passed along with the car. And you can see that the spare tire, it doesn't even look like it's ever been out of here. Car is just a sensational car, and no really apologies to be made on this car at all. So I would love to, this would be a great car for anybody. If you're looking for something that's, under $20,000, that's like in new condition with low miles on it, that has been completely serviced, guys, this is a great car for whoever. We're only offering it for this price because after 60 days on the lot, and some of the best cars we have lasted that long, and we probably passed on this offers of this kind of money in the early days when we owned this a couple months ago when we were in this car, and we just kind of kept on to it, said we were going to find the right customer for it, and we sold a lot of cars around this car, and this car just kind of sat there, and there's no reason for it as far as the condition and the quality of the car. It is in beautiful condition. I'm just going to quickly get in here and we'll look at everything inside, make sure all the gauges are working and everything is the way it's supposed to be. You can see that it's operating completely all the way around with no issues at all. This basically, the Audi console sound is nice. Then this is your joystick that controls your stereo system. And I don't know if you can see me scrolling up and down by rolling the knob, the radio stations, and then you can change the mode by clicking these buttons on the four corners. You can see that you can change what position, by changing the position of these settings, you can change the function of the Audi. It's sort of like the iDrive idea that BMW has. So let's just quickly take it for a quick ride. Nice and quiet. I've got the air conditioner. I'm going to go ahead and turn this fan down a little bit. And buckle up, it's the law. So here I go. And we'll take it for a quick ride. The turbo on these is great. I mean, once you get up into the range, right around 2,000 RPM, it just takes right off like a rocket ship. I don't want to be overzealous here and cause a problem. I'm gonna get out on the big road. This is the main drag up here. Then we get going fast quickly and show you the red line and speedometer at the same time. And let's give it a whirl. Off we go in front of this car. And great power, nice and smooth. I'm taking my hands off the steering wheel. Doesn't pull. Jam the brakes on here in a little while, and we'll see how the brakes feel. But this is a car that we put through the shop. We put every one of our cars, and we do a multi-point inspection, check the condition of the brakes. We don't just pass along cars that have issues. We go through them. We spend an average of $1,200 a copy in the shop to make sure that do a lot of tires, do a lot of brakes. We do a lot of preventative maintenance that people let go right before they trade them or make a change in their vehicle ownership. And, so we know that that's what's happening, and we pay attention and make sure that we square those issues away so that when you get the car, there's nothing to do except enjoy it and kind of pick up where we left off, making sure that the car was 100% when you drove out. So when you buy this car, you'll know that it is service free. You won't, none will be required. This is our dealership here, guys. Used to be the old BMW dealership here in Sarasota. They moved out to this enormous facility, and they left us this very nice facility that's bigger than normal for a independent dealer. And we do a lot of very, very nice vehicles. I'm just gonna drive through here and you'll see. If you want to see a little bit more about us, there's a little video that you can click on. Our website is encoreautos.com. You can get on there and